I poked my head out of the
Shit,
gutter
that's terrible.
for one freaking second, and fate shovels shit in my face. Go get some sleep. What are you gonna do? I'll drop by your office tomorrow and we can start sorting this mess out.
I love how it takes forever if you do it properly, but if you actually exit out, it'll go almost instantaneously.
I poked my head out of the gutter for one freaking second, and fate shovels shit in my face. Go get some sleep. What are you gonna do? I'll drop by your office tomorrow and we can start sorting this mess out.
All right. We haven't been here in about half an hour.
Where'd you get that shirt, man? It's rad.
Not 100% sure that was in the right spot, but we'll find out. It will either work or it won't. The binary of suckage. A cop car didn't despawn when I died. Either that or there coincidentally was one in the same spot. A winky dink? I naughty think. That was a terrible recording and all things, but it still works.
Nice bike.
I don't think I've heard this song before. Oh, okay, it's this song. Sex Magic has, for being one of the most ridiculous songs ever, has one of the most dull openings. The games are you use your 2 terabyte for everything. I've said that before. Like, you having an SSD does make a huge difference. I would strongly advise having an SSD for like programs, but like you can store stuff on hard drive and it's fine. I have one 2 terabyte hard drive, which is my C drive, one 1 terabyte drive, which is my B drive, and one 4 terabyte hard drive. Okay, so the other two are NVMe's, and then the hard drive is you know, a hard drive. But it stores my actual runs, or it stores like VODs and most like mass storage. It's also fully backed up to a secondary drive. For the OSM program, that's too big strictly for games. There's the 2 terabyte is the 2 terabyte an SSD or a hard drive? You can use one for both. Kamani will point out that it's technically faster to boot off of one SSD and play games off of another, but I don't fucking notice. You could just do the 2 terabyte for everything, it's fine. Oh yeah. Like, this is like many tech reviewers have tried to do stuff about this. But for the most part, it's been well shown that most like differences you can think of in an SSD are like not noticeable to a user. You run a data farm, obviously disregard me, you know better. But like when it comes to like individual end users, one SSD, 2 SSDs, SSD versus an NVMe 3.0 versus 4.0, you just can't fucking notice, man. Right. Okay. You want to know the real answer? NVMe's are best mostly because they're so much fucking easier to hook up. You just plug them into a slot like a really expensive USB stick. Right? As opposed to the whole shenanigans that it takes to wire up a 2.5-inch drive. It's not that bad, but you know, it's 2 wires, and that's just always more shit. Right? That's the thing with wiring a PC up in general. It's not, like, actually bad, but there's just so much going on in there. You know what I'm saying? And, like, any individual wires you can get out of your life is an improvement. Oh, my old computer doesn't even have a 2.5 rail. It doesn't have like a power rail for hard drives because it just doesn't need it. Exactly. And even if you can clean it up, get it all neatly packed there in the back, it's still shit in your life. I had like 1 second worth of leeway on that.
Dumb Florida moron.
Glendale.
Giorgio sends his regards. Giorgio sends his regards.
Ready for Pizza's random moment about photography that no one cares about? I know I am! I am excited that tomorrow my tripod is getting here. I have had a couple tripods, all of which were kind of shit. But I actually, I have a monopod currently, which is actually really helpful, but, you know, it's not a fucking tripod. But I finally have a monopod getting here Saturday that I paid like $100 goddamn for. That's actually like a well-reviewed by photographers and shit. And, very nice. Would you recommend a 2 M.2 slot motherboard or a 3 M.2 slots? If the price is the same, 3, of course. Like, if the price and all the other features are the same, 3, of course. But how many dollars is that worth it to me? I couldn't tell you. This motherboard has 3, but that's because it came with, this is like the new generation of Ryzen boards, so there's not a lot of options out there that are reasonably priced anyway, so they kind of just try and cram some features on like that. And honestly, it's nice. I have 2 of them populated. We'll probably get the 3rd one eventually. So that's like, especially with $2,500 gaming rig, I fully anticipate using them eventually. But I would say the vast majority of gamers are totally fine with 2. And as I say, I'm currently on 2. And that's not due to lack of, like, ambition or ability or whatnot. It's just, like, lack of need. Like, I already have 3 fucking terabytes of NVMe storage. How much more could I possibly need? Absolutely. The one feature that a lot of motherboards don't have anymore that I really love is that little output display, like the 8-segment display of what your RAM, of like what your boot status is. The old motherboard has one of those and it's fucking nice. But basically, it gives you an 8-digit number, or it's 2 8-digit numbers side by side. And, like, it gives you an alphanumeric, and you can look up in your manual what that code means. On a normal day, you have no need to, and it'll just, like, jump between a bajillion of them quickly. But if it gets stuck on one, you can look up what that's about. And it can be helpful for diagnosing more than just the 4 lights that, like, tell you whether it's RAM, CPU, or whatnot, But as I say, is it, like, a must-have? I mean, no. My computer currently doesn't have it. Feel like a reasonable price. For, oh, the tripod, yeah. For, like, mind you, I try not to get, like, super carried away with, like, photography channels, because, dear God. But, this one was recommended by a, Simon D'Entremont, who's a nature photographer for Canada. And this isn't the version he has. He has the slightly bigger one that can hold a heavier camera and also costs 170 instead of 100. Blood. So I figured this was a nice compromise. I also spent 20 extra bucks on myself to get carbon fiber instead of aluminum. Like, it's slightly lighter, but, primarily, it's the fact that I figure carbon fiber is likely to be more durable.
I'm looking for the money, Sonny. Don't worry.
I am worrying, Tommy. That's my style, because I seem to have this problem in my life.
And the cool one, this one can also convert to a monopod as well.
Tommy, please, do us both a favor. I'm looking forward to hearing from you.
Which, tripods are, like, the tripods are the best for photography, but they're also a right proper pain in the ass, even a good one, to set up and take down. So, having a monopod means you have, like, the stability of a stick, but, you still have to balance the thing at the benefit of not having nearly as much shit going on. Am I planning to go full photography? Oh, dear God. I hope not. I've kind of had my eye on a mirrorless camera, but looking at the prices on that, oh dear God. Like an R8 with an R8 with a lens is probably gonna be around $2,000. And quite frankly, it's nicer, but I don't know if I actually would like get better get like that much better results out of it, you know? Be a hell of a lot nicer camera, and have no doubt. But, you know, is it worth $2,000? I don't fucking know. Anyway, there's a lot of things bouncing around in the brain. And since this kind of absurdly expensive a purchase tends to be the kind of thing that happens for tax refund season anyway, I have a while. I don't know why I got back on the bike. But I've had a lot of fun with photography lately. I know you're not a Discord bro, but I did post a image I took of the Mackinac Bridge when I was up there, and holy shit. It's like it's what's infuriating about it is it's so close to being great. You know what I mean? Like, you see it's good, but you're also like, come on. Like, my bro Lance here gets it. Okay, the problem is, it was a night shot taken with an 8-second exposure. So, you know, count out 8 seconds, and imagine you're holding... So the 8-second exposure, for those who don't know photography, is, this is a fairly basic concept, but, you know, I'll explain it anyway. Never hurts. An 8-second exposure means that the lens is taking on light for 8 seconds straight. That is an absurdly long time for an image. And the downside, in particular, of an 8-second exposure is, one, any stray light you get in that time means you're fucked. And two, it means even that tiniest amount of movement is bad. And, like, if you look at, like, any of the lights in the picture, you can see they're triangles.
Until more gainful opportunities arise. They'll be here any minute. We both better get a good vantage point. Okay.
And, like, I really like the image, but then I pulled it up, like I said, as my desktop background, as I'm one to do. And just like, oh, shit. I can see that things moved. Fucking 4K monitors, pointing out all your mistakes. I didn't get the health. I was startled. Basically, the lights are Dorito-shaped, if that's the way you'd like to put it. I always knew you were a backstreet enthusiast. I was not into them at the time, but I gotta admit, it is a banger in the traditional, like, boy band style of banger. of like, maybe it's not the greatest quality, but damn if they didn't write to be an earworm. Quit exploiting my brain, Backstreet Boys!
I live! Take heads, and it's all down to you. What is your name? Tommy. I see you soon, amigo.
I definitely think this, like, I would have, as a kid, would have thought this was girl music.
Shit, where's that guy, Lance?
Remember the 90s when everyone was super, super obsessed about that shit? It was great. Nice landing. Today on Mood Shifts.
Everyone will know my name.
Tommy, it's Ricardo Diaz. I want to thank you for looking out for me, my man. I asked that prick Cortez. He said you're the real deal, my friend. Will you not come see me? I need a guy like you.
Dickheads
Dickheads
everywhere.
Dickheads everywhere, yo. I make you real rich.
Come on, baby, come on!
How in the fuck did the Strim phone go from dead an hour and 40 minutes ago to 82% now? Witchcraft. Or I just used the Nintendo Switch charger for a phone charger. One of the two. I'll leave it to you to figure out which. It's still an impressive charge rate. Hey, Tyler. We got VCS later. VC's being fickle, but it's VC. I'm having fun, though. The four people talking seem to be enjoying themselves as well. I'm very much outside of my time slot. Ah, yes, studying. It got so much easier when I got a phone. I remember when I was caught studying using the family computer. I mean, what? All right, we'll see. If not, you might catch it in the morning. Depends on how long I sleep for. God damn it. That's just how today's going. Tyler's throwing in for the T-Lad. We're going to end up hard red on this one. Hey, Jesus, I didn't mean that. At least I'm not getting shot at. So if you missed the car entirely, that's just a circle of hell. So okay, let's put our poker chips on the table, shall we, people? I am trying to actually get better at the game today because we're actually doing some runs, so you might as well try, right? But 2, I'm also practicing for Hundo tomorrow. And 3, I'm also kind of milking the hours. Let's see. But man, this shit is annoying when it happens. Bonk. It's okay. How's it going, Brenna? It's almost odd seeing you on because we both have very different stream schedules. You stream at normal hours. I don't. Except for the rare occasion like now when I feel like it for some reason. $204 in sustained stunt bonus. True, but I'm known to go on at like 2 a.m. or something.
Get to the payphone next to the mall and
Just tell you all I'm live. Basically the way what we have is we have a stream bot that grabs people who are pizza pals and puts them in the streams folder. So that's not so basically once you get inducted into that, assuming you do one day, and I'm sure you will one day, it will grab your stream and put it on that channel. Yes, there's a bot called StreamCord. That's all it does is it squawks when people are live. It's the same one that does the ad here when I'm live now. Instead of me. Ah, fuck it. Tyler, you're a pal. Congratulations. You heard it here first. No, I know what you mean. Yeah, for some reason those 4 monuments that, like, the little, like, obelisk things that Diaz has, like, fuck up the helicopter and like, get on the blades somehow.
You hate Lance Vance? Hey, I got enough of that at school. Lance Vance, poor bastard. Where the hell are we headed anyway? Prawn Island. You ever fire one of those from a whirly? No, I'll get a bit of practice on the way though.
Yes. You know my cheesy ass, like, I don't know, Insider Club or whatever the fuck it is? Where basically I anoint certain personalities I feel like to the Pizza Pal program. He's like, you know, it's a cute, like, theme name, right? You're a Pizza Pal. So, that's basically just how I do that. It also, is a good way to like, keep new people from, like, spamming shit too much, you know? Or, like, clogging up the airwaves. Yeah, it's just fun. I do agree with you, it is slightly cheesy. Ah, cheesy. I'm not going to crouch just because it will annoy you. You being specifically whoever's hearing my voice right now. You go, fuck's sake, Pizza, just make him crouch. I'm like, no, I don't wanna. Pressing C, my keyboard only has so many C presses left in it. What if this is the one that does it in? You never know, do you? Stream that I've actually had motivation to finish games. Yeah, I get that. I have also learned to separate gaming from streaming though. Like once in a while, Speedy will give me crap because I will stream I will play like Polybridge or something and I don't stream it. Because the reason I don't stream it is because, like, I find like there's like I don't like I enjoy streaming. Obviously, I'm here 100 hours a month some months, but the reason I don't like stream everything is because there's a different like enjoyment of just hanging out by yourself too, right? Like I think that's a valuable point in a relationship where 99.9% of the population, when you realize you enjoy your significant other, but you also enjoy still getting some time to yourself to do your own things, right? Like, you don't have to do fucking everything together. Having some moments to by yourself to like do your own thing is valuable, you know? So, accordingly, the pizza is a big believer in that kind of thing. You're streaming The Sims the other day and you realize you don't like streaming this. Yeah, like for me in particular, even if I'm doing a casual stream, I have to have some kind of goal in mind, right? Like usually like finish it or something. But like I can't do like, especially a game like The Sims would drive me insane because, you know, you're working on it, but like you're not working towards something in particular, right? Like, I guess I could do, like, a house decoration stream, but would I really, like, you know what I mean? Like, the content is too open-ended for me to really do a lot about. And I have, to date, only done one Minecraft stream, and that was to show off my world because, someone wanted to see it. So I was like, oh, fuck it, we'll just make a video out of it. Oh, 11 game, I kept doing the same stuff, and it was like, ugh. Stream actually gets you to join again. Yeah, I know. That's fair. Like I give you a little shit for not for like being stream indecisive, but I totally get it. And I mean, I do it from time to time too, right? So it's not like I'm sitting here like, oh, you know what I mean. There's plenty of times I lose a speedrun and we go, all right, let's play something else. The Sims 2, man, that would be hard. Like, The Sims 2 is going to have a very, like, I played The Sims 3, right? And just, like, trying to actually make a shape right with the Monkus. With, like, the editors, that would be a pain in the ass and a half.
We got some competition.
There you go, right? That's the you having a goal thing I was talking about.
We know it was Diaz busted our deal, so why in the hell are we running errands for him? The more we learn now, the less we have to learn when we take this town over. I like your style, man. Real fast.
True, I forget you do custom content, so you have a definite leg up than I would. Hey, Sandwich. This is so bad if you fuck it up.
Watch yourself. They're coming from all over. Got him. Head for Diaz as fast as you can. Eat it. Eat it.
Ugh. Start with no initial feeling of what I want to play, so you just try stuff until something hits. Yeah, I get that. And also, I also understand you're in a different like grouping of streaming, right? Where you're just like since you're just a casual streamer to an extent, it's like you don't have the same like expectations put upon yourself to like try and actually produce content, right? Like, you know, I'm obviously as I'm not shitting on you or saying your content is in any way inferior. It's just like you're not like as bound to like do something awesome the way or like do something like that's like an intensive, like a speedrunner, you know, some strict content like that, the way I can. It does happen all the time around here, though. Like, well, I'm not done yet. I got about 3 or 4 hours left. Now, what the fuck do we do, right? So it definitely does have have downsides in that regard. Make an MLO out of a little building like in 4. Building in TS2 would help it a lot. Ah! I do not know what MLO stands for in this case. Or in any case, really.
My friend, you're a real proper grade A
The
loser.
Middle Louisburg Opera.
See you around, Tommy.
Okay, Mr. Lance Vance Dance.
That's a lot of smoke. Hey, Wolf. Me helicopter Smokey. 9 hours at the water park. I will tell me how your sunburn is tomorrow. Yeah, there you go. Wow. I usually get burnt as fuck in a water park. Yeah, that also helps. I don't know. I figure you'll find out in a few hours if you actually got burnt or not. You never know immediately, right? It takes a little while to see if your skin is actually crispy or not. Cookies and cream. I'm as close to having a summer like tan as I ever will right now. Ooh.
Convoy, halt! What's up with the gunner? Don't know, sir. Get topside. Civilian in the tank. Stop it. Defensive position.
Security protocol. Delta India aircraft trigger. Vehicle self-destruct initiated.
I refuse to shoot the gun until I'm like most of the way around the turn. And I'm confident I'm not gonna fucking blow up my helicopter. Oh yeah. I get really like my feet are usually very over battleships by the end of the day.
I said, you understand me now?
Not too bad.
Yo, Tommy, it's Lance.
Work been work, but you know, you can't complain too much, so I won't.
Come on, man. Be cool. Be cool.
I'm in the middle of something. What do you want?
Nothing.
Eh,
Just say, look,
I don't know. You know, it's one of those like deadlines and commitments are always annoying as hell.
We're going to have to do it, because otherwise we're going to
I am.
Lance. We're in too far now.
Let's see.
Thanks for the call. Speak to
One
you.
podcaster that I watch who does food content of all things was talking about this in terms of was talking about that was two. We need two more. Hey, Jenny's throwing in. Was talking about how like he has his dream job, right? Like he has the thing he absolutely wants to do most in in life. And how it still drives him crazy because it's just work. And honestly, I think he made a good point.
I'm enjoying a little R&R at the Club Malibu. I reckon you're going to owe me a favor or two out of this sunshine. I'll see you later.
Like, there's just a certain level of being stuck doing something that drives people insane, regardless of if it's like actually stressful. Like whether like regardless of what it is, it's just like the brain does not like being told to do shit. Like, I don't know. Sounds kind of esoteric, but I do see that. And honestly, I've kind of found it helpful, like, thinking about that in terms of, well, you know, look, Yeah, it's definitely worth investigating if your job's a good fit for you and all that, right? But it's worth understanding that, like, once you get into the groove of a new job and all that, it's going to drive you crazy too, right? Things aren't always going to just be better because you said fuck it to this job and you went and got a different one, right? Like, I don't know. Just helpful perspective, I guess. Yeah, it's smoky. I like my helicopter smoke to perfection though. So it works out. I had a bad landing at Diaz's. I should be okay. Worst thing that'll happen is I get stuck driving to Copland. Assuming, of course, I don't get pulverized here.
There goes my careful planning blown to shit. Thanks to you. You screwed up real good, Lance.
He killed my brother. What do you expect me to do, mow his lawns?
We're gonna have to take out that prick Diaz before he takes us out. You okay to use a gun?
Sure.
See, I think it's helpful to understand what kind of things you like doing, Sandwich. But I do understand, as I say, that the concept is kind of not, like, gonna work out. It's like a funny one with House Hunters, House Hunters. My grandparents fucking love House Hunters. And given I was there recently, it's on my mind again. Is you get House Hunters International, where the story is always the same. You're in fucking Mexico or something, and they go, well, I always loved the beach, and every time I'm here, I feel so relaxed. So we decided, screw it, we're throwing all of our life savings on living here instead. And like, yeah, it's nice because you're on vacation. Like, yes, it's more scenic than fucking Cleveland. But on the other hand, at the end of the day, it's mostly scenic because you don't have your normal daily life to deal with, right? Your normal daily life, is the actual majority of your stress. And it's easy to, like, differentiate when you're at a vacation location or something, like, oh, yeah. But I don't know. My I guess, overall, like, goal on this, if I have one, is to, like, work to do stuff, right? Like, work at a job where I can both afford and have vacation time to go do things that I enjoy. Be them hanging out with you guys, be it going somewhere to see something, whatever. Point being is, I find that, like, absolutely helpful, right? And, like, that's a good way to think about, like, work is, well, it's work. Now, that doesn't mean you take a job that you absolutely fucking hate either, because that has its own downsides. It will probably result in you completely losing your shit, but, I guess I don't expect my job to be everything I hope for it to be. Why don't I use Uzi? I don't know, didn't think about it.
So please hurry. Tell me I need you, all right?
Good fruit every day. It gets the great concept, but great that you get sick of it. That's fair. I work in engineering. So I'm a draftsman. I help draw, like, sewer systems and stuff. And I think it's actually interesting, like, problem solving. But it is, not what most people would consider amazing. But I don't know, I like it. Come on. If I chainsaw Lance again, I'm gonna scream. I managed to chainsaw Lance because I didn't realize Diaz wasn't all the way dead. That's a good way to think. I also work to buy food. I work to pay the utility bill. I don't know. He always gets in here. It's Lance. Lance is in here most of the time for me.
I told myself, Mario, take it easy.
Now we're on the last flight of this helicopter. Where is the Uzi? Lance is always there for moral support. He never is mean, unreasonable, or bitchy. He's a great pal.
My livelihood destroyed. Marcetti, remember the name.
Respond to attempt 21 North Light Point.
Don't let Jimmy touch your hair. He's a freaking nightmare.
Oh, that one.
All that shit.
Pizza, you just shot out a window that was already gone.
Northwest Light Point.
That's where you're correct.
My store, my wonderful store.
Mm.
Cooking there, baby. Here you are.
Respond to attempt 21 Northwest
My
Light Point.
beautiful window display.
Didn't need a third one.
Ruined.
Suspect approved. Respond to attempt 21 Northwest Light Point.
Ass protection. I run this town now. Me. I got a clean shot.
Blood!
I hate that woman.
Everybody loves some whoopee. This is where you can jump over the... Oh, you use the car to jump over the fence. I got it.
Tommy, son, have I got a surprise for you? I'm down at the recording studios with some major artists. Why don't you pay us a visit? You know it makes sense, don't ya? See you later.
I'm about to get an earful from Wolf about the fact that I left the mall.
You gotta listen to this one, man.
I think we've been over that one in particular, so I suppose that makes sense.
Get in the car, useless.
Basically, my reason for not staying in the mall is because the two guards there are like uber pissed at you with M16s and will fucking eviscerate you. So it is like you can get around it, but it's a big pain in the ass. And the main benefit of staying in the mall is that you already have a wanted level, so you don't need one on the next mission, Copland. Basically because the game figures you're in the mall and you're not in a cop uniform. But, for me, it's not quite worth the effort. And you can just rob a jewelry store on the way there. And that's a guaranteed 2 stars, which you'll do the mission. The problem is I've got traffic locked down, so your spawns are non-existent. Like usually there's 1 car on the road, eh?
There is a Benz 19 in Central Washington Beach. Respond to a Benz 21 in Central Washington Beach.
This also happens to me a lot because I don't have the sequence down. You learn a lot with speedrunning Vice City. Relies a lot on like getting specific sequences right.
Benz 21 North Ocean Beach. This was a Benz 19 North Ocean Beach.
Work on your phone. Trilogy is tomorrow. When tomorrow? Good question. I don't know. We also have a VCS stream tonight after a nap. So it's probably starting around midnight here. 5 a.m. there. But usually when I say around midnight, it ends up being fucking 4 a.m. So, I don't know. Stay tuned.
Okay, Lance, let's get the cops' attention.
Oh, it was a vehicle mission. They didn't get out there. And... Sleeper just about to wake up. Oh. As I say, if you can make that one sweet, but not, I understand as well. And we have Trilogy, which is a 10-hour. We still need 19 hours to go for my Trilogy challenge. Or for my 100 hours challenge. So we're well on our way, but, we'll see. Hopefully I can build up enough tonight. We'll see. I might have to do some extra nonsense on Sunday. We'll see. Today on this car does not like to be controlled. The free horse. It says nay.
Now that got them really irritated.
Suspect lost in a white 4 car.
Tie him up and gag him.
Ooh, fits perfectly.
Bit tight around the crotch, though.
Oh yeah, mine too, mine too.
Cartel flamethrower rampage. Is that the one in, like, the neighborhood in Shoreside? That one is annoying. God damn it. You know what? Okay, here's how you do it. You use the fence of that house to your advantage, because you can burn them through the wall. So basically, you can just sort of sit there and like you can sit there and scorch them, and not take as much damage from them. Note I say as much.
Remember, smile at the other cops.
Hey there, officer. Nice badge, nice badge.
Real smooth, Lance. Okay, timers are set. 5 seconds and ticking.
5 seconds. We gotta get the hell out of here.
But anyway, that's how I solved that one. I forgot to hold W instead of S. My bad. Spend 2 or 3 hours trying to get a tank to cheese it. How would you cheese it with a tank? Because you still have to do the damage with a flamethrower. It is annoying that the firefighter doesn't give you flammable or fireproof in 3 the way it does in VC and SA. Oh, because it's like fire damage? Well, I guess you could just do that one. You could just do that straight after the last mission. Remember, Phil's tank unlocks then. I mean, why not? It's not like there's a rule to get, like, when you have to do the rampages. The only real one, like, I have is, like, that drive-by, cartel members one, you have to do in Phil's, Patriot. His Bulletproof Patriot. Because you will get fucking wrecked if you don't. Yeah, otherwise, do what you do. Oh, Wolf, could you, add Tyler to the Pizza Pals? Indeed, CJ, indeed. For like 3 hours of attempts? Oh, man, I'm sorry.
Hey, watch it. My last no joke.
Howdy, son. Just thought I'd ring you up and give you some advice.
Hey, Avery, what's eating you?
There's a lot of opportunity in this town if you own the right real estate. You catch my drift?
I reckon so.
All I'm saying is keep your eyes open, and you might find the perfect business opportunity.
Nice.
I'll catch you
Gripped is...
Later, Avery.
Both Gripped and, Patriot Playground, I find pretty manageable if you know what you're doing. Like, you understand a route and you're good at it. There's still lots of things that can go wrong, right? But I think you can go up to like 80% completion rate. I'm just okay. Do not get overconfident there, kid. Gripped will still fuck you up at some point. If you're doing, like, if you run all missions or hundo, one of those missions will fuck you over. It's just a matter of time. Unless you insta-pass it, of course. I'm just heading off Wolf's comment. He might have fucked off already. Wolf! I realize I still need to send in all story missions. I did that one last weekend, but I didn't turn it in. I really like that category. It's like just chill in a way. Right in the park, the first, like the second one, like where you, like if, at least by my route, you jump off the dock, and then you promptly, hey, Lola. That since you jump off the dock, and then promptly, and then have to climb up that little island to get the second one, I lose that sequence all the fucking time. It's also easy to flip on a few of them if you have a bad route. But for me, usually once I can get past that first little bit, we're okay. I don't know. It's like, I have like maybe a 60% completion on that third one. The bridge ones. Okay, the key to the bridge ones, go up perpendicular to the hill and you just go, and you come right back down after getting the point. That's how I do it, at least. And then straight through to get the middle one.
What you doing? These shoes are new.
CJ's going with them old school tunes.
You gotta listen to this one, man.
One. The one sent to jump on the bridge to Portland. You ever kept flipping, then you try a cop car and nail it first go. That one's fussy. The one onto the L train is also sucks. Racholo, thanks for the follow.
Hey, it's Mr. Lee.
This is Japanese, specifically so this trick works. 2. Was that 2 or 3? Basically, the international version of the game will crash if you do this.
Forget about it, Mario.
3.
What are you doing?
4.
Northwest de La Habana. Suspect lost central de la Suspect lost southeast de La Habana.
This one's 4, right? And somebody count! My memory's going. I know I've done at least 3. Four.
Suspect lost central de la
Didn't like it.
Suspect lost central Coma International. Suspect
You
lost
waste time.
central Coma International.
Too few and you have to do checkpoint Charlie. I.e. run dead. Basically means you need to have 5 assets. And we're just fucking with the game to make them all the ice cream place. Well, you have 5 assets, the Versetti Mansion and the Printworks. So, we just decided all 5 of the other assets are the ice cream place. Which somehow doing this causes it to happen. Indeed. Fun fact, you can do this for all missions as well on OG, and it saves lives. 5.
Suspect lost east Coma International. Suspect lost south de la
What's going
Suspect
on?
lost central Coma International.
It felt weird. Let's see if this works. Now we have all 5, now we just need to go actually do the mission. I knew it was wrong.
Suspect lost central de la Suspect lost central de La Habana.
Basically, the key thing here, the way I do it here, is you have to let go of Vigilante almost instantaneously upon warping.
Suspect lost central de La Habana. Suspect lost north de la
That should do it. That was almost insane. Like, you almost have to do it like assuming you'll warp. Rather than waiting to see that you did. Even then, sometimes it doesn't like it.
Suspect lost central de La Habana. Suspect lost northeast Coma International.
I don't know if I'm doing something wrong here or not. There we go. Seems like one of the later ones always gets screwed up for me.
know Sonny.
That's right, Sonny. We're all friends. You never write me, you never call. Don't you want to be friends no more?
I've been busy trying to sort things out. You didn't give me a lot of support down here, Sonny.
Oh, my fault, is it? Well, I've heard you've been busy, all right. Busy killing drug barons, busy taking over. Don't forget about us, Tommy, because I can assure you, I ain't forgotten about you.
Kill him! Respond to advance 19 Centra by Smoke.
Yeah, I would figure you'd fail the mission for, like, spooking the ladies before they land, but that doesn't seem to be a possibility.
Respond to advance 19 Centra by Smoke. Get the plate! Died of their own blood.
Do not... Okay, I'm taking my hand off the mouse. I get really tempted to hit the middle mouse button to look behind me to see if anyone's chasing me, and that will 100% of the time crash the game.
I never asked your sister out, man. I told myself, Mario, take it easy.
What are you gonna call?
What should I do about her?
Hey, hello, Tommy. We got a situation over at Printworks.
That tells you we did enough dupes.
Some kind of mess.
This call won't come in if you don't.
I gotta go.
Mango Local Monster, Cherry, Pepsi, and Dr. Pepper. I'd have to go with Diet Coke. I just enjoyed the taste of it. Let's see. From there, there's just a lot of things I like in about the same level. Verner's is one, which is a Michigan-based ginger ale. There's, thinking. Dr. Pepper's good. Regular Coke is good. Can't think what I actually like.
You tell Sonny, stay away.
I like regular Monster of monsters. The Java monsters are fucking epic. But the problem is those things are so delicious I drink them in like 30 seconds flat. I love how they literally crashed on one of the duped cars. Got to have look. It's like coffee-based monsters. They're good.
My city is mine now, not his.
And I call 1-800, I shot out my own goddamn tire. Barrage of burr. Keep your friends close with a minigun is one of the best experiences in life. Ah, you got tripped too.
Do you hear me?
In 10 seconds, I'll get off the bike.
Tommy,
Sonny.
obviously you are suffering from hearing problems, so I'll try again. Where's the goddamn money? Where's the goddamn stuff? And where's my cut? Are you new action? You're making an idiot out of me, Tommy, and I'm not laughing yet.
55 is the next call.
Tommy, we gotta talk about stuff.
What's the problem, Lance?
It's you, my friend. I feel you're not giving me a fair slice. And more than that, you've been embarrassing me.
Yeah, it's a weird little trick.
Have that.
Lance, it ain't like that. You've been making mistakes.
Tommy, I'm not your message boy. I'm not your running boy.
Lance, don't screw up and we won't have any problems. I screw up, you can lay into me anytime.
Tommy, I done everything for you. You treat me like a fool. Don't do that.
Lance, I won't rip you off or stab you in the back, okay? Just take it easy. This is tough enough without you getting all emotional on me. Trust
Ah,
me.
shit. We lost the breaker.
Do you hear me?
I hear you, Tommy, but I can't take this much more.
Lance, don't be like this. Now I'm warning you. Do you hear me? Just relax. Take a few days off, okay? I'll talk to you.
Tommy, it's me, Lance. Keep your mouth shut there, Tommy, because I ain't got no time to talk. I ain't interested in what you gotta say. Why should I be? You don't care about me, do you? You gotta look after me a bit better. Give me a fair slice, you know? Hey, Tommy, man, look, hey, I'm sorry. It's just that people patronize me all my life, treat me like a little kid. My brother would do that. Please, man, don't do that. I gotta go.
Don't push the Mario Man.
Tommy, it's Lance. We got big problems. Come down here right away.
Tommy! What? No big hugs for your old buddy?
I've had 15 years out of the loop. I'm a bit rusty on family etiquette.
621.
no one to cover your ass now, eh, Tommy?
You're going down.
Welcome
you
back, I
goddamning
think.
Prick.
Oh, you think so? Come here, you double-crossing piece of shit! Your history, Tommy! History!
This is the last dance for Lance Vance.
I have no chat and my shit's all janked to hell, but we're obviously gonna finish it out.
You took 15 years from me, Sonny, and now I'm gonna make you pay.
You still don't get it, do you? I own you, Tommy. Those 15 years were mine to spend. Get him, boys. He never understood a thing.
$121.40.
Tommy? Oh my God, Tommy, what happened?
What does it look like?